光る雲突き抜け Fly away 体中に広がるパノラマ顔を蹴られた地球が起こって火山を爆発させる溶けた氷の中恐竜がいたら玉乗りしこみたいねチャラヘチャラ何が起きても気分はヘノヘノカッパチャラヘチャラ胸がパチパチするほど騒ぐ元気がチャラヘチャラ頭から棒の方が夢詰め込めるチャラヘチャラ笑顔ウルトラ Z で今日もアイアイアイアイアイ
Scream and howl, feckless mortals! Shudder in the face of true evil! Ha 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 ha!
King Piccolo. The vile Demon King once waged war on peace and justice, determined to instill terror in their stead. It was truly an age of darkness, but then, when it seemed that all hope was lost, a lone warrior rose to the challenge. Using a technique called the Evil Containment Wave, he trapped the Demon King and sealed him away. And so his era of villainy had finally come to an end. Now, in the modern day, a nefarious individual has opened the seal, once again releasing King Piccolo into the world. King Piccolo and his minions are on the hunt to kill any fighters who could pose a threat to his evil plans. Krillin, Chaozu, Master Roshi, countless warriors have already fallen prey to his campaign of murder. The people fled in fear but could not outrun the wreckage. It seemed that the wicked rule of King Piccolo was inescapable. Yet there are still those who refuse to give up, who dare to oppose the Demon King.
The fight's not over until only one of us is left standing!
Yet you don't stand a chance!
You killed my friends! People I care about! You're gonna pay for that!
Know your place, Ronin! Crushed beneath my heel! There's no place for you! I will crush you like the insect you are!
Let's finish this once and for all. I'll give it everything I've got to stop you!
Understand? I can't fall here! Not like this! You're not human!
Well, I do have a tail. Maybe you're right. That's not important. All that matters now is that I'm gonna beat you with my own hands. Man, you really are strong.
Your end is near. You have no hope of defeating me.
You're starting to slow down.
Impossible! This can't be happening! You miserable cretin!
Hey!
Take one step closer, and I'll give this guy a headache he's never going to forget!
Let him go!
The weakness of you humans lies in your compassion and petty emotion. You have no hope in conquering evil until you cast it aside! Look how the tables have turned! I will not let you interfere with my reign of evil! You are as good as dead! You can't do anything now! It's all over now! And finally, I will have my victory! Only a fool would challenge the ruler of this dark new world! You're mine!
That's what you think? Don't forget, I still have one arm!
What?
I'm gonna come at you with everything I've got! It's here! I won! I beat him!
So, I underestimated his strength. He's won, but it will never last. My legacy will live on! Good luck, my son. I'm trusting you to get revenge for my demise. Destroy all of my enemies.
After a fierce battle, King Piccolo fell at the hands of Goku. At long last, the people were in terror no more, and the battered world drank deep of renewed peace. Sadly, that peace would be short-lived. And all because, in his dying breath, King Piccolo gave birth to the one who would inherit his cruel ways and continue his evil. King Piccolo's reincarnation would make his move 3 years later at the World Tournament. To face the impending menace, Goku sought the help of Kami and underwent training to take his strength to the next level. He then used the Dragon Balls to revive his friends who had fallen at the hands of the Demon King. With laser-sharp focus, Goku persevered through intense training in preparation for the World Tournament. And just like that, 3 years passed by.
Where could they be? They're late. Oh.
Hey, you two. It's been a while.
Nice to see you. It's Bulma. And Oolong and Puar as well.
Well, that dress of yours certainly fits in all the right places.
Creep, you really haven't changed one bit, have you?
Hey, where is everybody?
We've been waiting here for them for quite a long time now, but they're still not here.
Do you know what happened to Yamcha? I thought he was coming with you.
Oh, well, he did return to West City for a short while, but then went off to train all by himself.
Ugh, that's right, by himself.
Yamcha too, huh? Krillin went off to train as well, and I haven't seen him again since. They all followed Goku's example, and then set out on their own.
Makes sense. After all, Goku got strong enough to take down Demon King Piccolo.
I still can't believe that a little runt like Goku somehow ended up saving the whole world.
Right?
Hey! Bulma, is this a friend of yours?
No way.
Master, I'm so happy to see you. All of you are looking well. Where are Krillin, Yamcha, and Tien Han? Did they already move on to the qualifiers?
No way! No. This can't be real! Goku!
What? Of course it's me. Who else? Oh, good. The rain's starting to let up.
Hey, tell us the truth. Are you really and truly Goku?
Stop it! Is this all because of the thing on my head? I'll go ahead and take it off. How's that? Recognize me now?
That spiky mane. That means it really is you.
That's funny. I remember you all being a lot taller than that.
And you used to be much shorter.
Oh, huh. I guess I've grown a little bit.
I can't believe it. It's utterly amazing.
Hey there! Looks like the gang's finally back together again.
It's been too long, Master Roshi.
Yep.
Hey, what's with the cold reception?
He's just shocked at how much we've all changed. Isn't that right, Master? Hey, I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. I've gotten a lot taller since you last saw me.
You look great, Krillin. We're all together again.
Wait. Is that really you? Goku?
Yep.
Goku! It is you! I missed you! I never got a chance to say thank you!
Huh? That's really Goku then? It seems so.
Attention to all would-be contestants for today's World Tournament! The application booth closes soon. If you want to compete but haven't signed up yet, you'd better hurry and write your name. Attention! Last call for fighters to enter the tournament. I repeat,
Oh, that's right.
this is the
I'm
last
guessing
call.
none of you have registered as of yet. Don't lose because of a technicality. That would be a real shame, especially after 3 years of intense training.
True. Hey, Goku, we don't want to be left out. Come on, let's go register.
Right.
The Warriors reunite, and the 23rd World Tournament begins.
Boy, Goku, you really put on some height, didn't you? Here, I thought I'd be towering over you. Still, it's great to see you. I mean it.
First you beat King Piccolo, then you disappear to train. In the meantime, you grew up as well. I truly can't wait to spar with you again.
That makes 2 of us.
It's been 3 years since you defeated King Piccolo. I hardly recognize you, Goku.
Bulma did say something about me looking a bit taller.
Talk about an understatement.
It's because of you that I made it back to the land of the living. Thank you for that.
Of course! I'm glad you're back.
Thank you so much for saving the world from that mean Piccolo. I did my very best to help Bulma and Yamcha. It's really amazing that you beat him all by yourself.
Well, fella, you're the reason I'm back on old terra firma. I can't thank you enough.
Aw, shucks, no need to thank me, Master Roshi.
You've gotten stronger since I last saw you, haven't you? I expect you to show me how far you've come in this contest.
You got it!
Good job taking down that Piccolo guy! You really are something else!
I wasn't going to let anything stand in my way back then.
Meanwhile, all I could do was track down the bodies of our fallen friends!
And that's the only reason we were able to find them all. Thanks so much, Oolong.
Thanks, Goku!
I never would have guessed a shrimp like you would grow up so fast.
I've been so busy training, I didn't really notice.
Anyways, thanks for stopping King Piccolo and bringing our friends back. You did good.
While you were off with Kami, Yamcha was doing some great training of his own. All on his own, actually, even without me.
I haven't been to one of these in way too long. I'm gonna win this time.
Huh? Are you signing up for the World Tournament too? In that case, please register here. Yes, of course. Let's get you signed in then. Your name is... Goku. Did I get that right? All right, your registration is complete. Best of luck out there. Make sure to give it your all.
Attention! Calling all contestants for today's World Tournament. The preliminaries will be starting soon. Please gather in the hall.
It seems the tourney's about to begin.
Say, Master Roshi, did you bring my old gi by any chance?
Don't talk nonsense, Goku. My students are walking their own path these days. You can't be milling around in your old turtle school gear forever. Now, off you go.
Yes!
I can't believe Goku's all grown up. He's gotten pretty studly.
Blech! You're the worst sort of woman!
We're here at last, and I have a front row seat. Time to see how much stronger they've gotten.
Ta-da! Eat your heart out. Isn't it great? I just knew Master Roshi wouldn't let us have our old uniforms back. That's why I had this one altered in the uniform room.
Great minds think alike.
Me too.
Great. And here I thought I'd one-up you two.
Huh?
What's wrong, Goku?
That guy looks like... But that's impossible.
Piccolo, I knew you'd show up eventually.
Goku, is it possible? Did one of Piccolo's henchmen survive?
Yeah, you could put it that way. Let's keep this to ourselves for now. We don't want to upset everyone and stir up trouble.
That guy's strong, I can feel it. You know him, Goku?
Oh, not really. He does look pretty tough though, doesn't he?
Hi, Goku.
Hmm? Huh? Do I know you?
What?
You fool!
Wow, what a strange girl.
Goku? Who is she?
She's beautiful. A real dream. When did you meet a girl like that?
No clue. I've never seen her before in my life.
Okay, what are you playing at? She clearly knows you. And here I believed you spent that time training at Kami's place.
But I did.
Thanks for your patience, contestants.
Huh. Guess we better get going.
You fiend. I'll get to the bottom of this, believe you me.
If you say so.
The preliminaries are about to begin. Please, gather in the center.
Owie. Damn, so strong.
Hey, it looks like the preliminaries are basically over.
Yes, I think you're right.
Look, they posted the tournament matchups.
Awesome. Let's go check it out.
We'd better hurry along too.
Right. All of our boys passed the preliminaries, but we still don't know who's fighting who. Oh, come on! I can't see the matchups with all these jerks in the way.
Puar, can you see it? How about you read it to us?
Sure thing! Let's see. The first match is Tian. I can't quite read who his opponent is. Some kind of mercenary?
A merc, huh?
Ooh, maybe she's one of those femme fatales. Can't wait to get a look at her.
You old lech.
The second match is... Oh, it's Goku up against... Anonymous.
Well, that's a first.
A nameless fighter? I wonder what they've got to hide.
The third match is Krillin. He's fighting someone called Junior.
Something about that name gives me the creeps. Wonder what Baldy is up against.
The fourth match is Yamcha. He's up against someone called Hero.
I hope they all make it through their first match.
Of course they will. They all trained really hard.
That covers almost everyone. But wait, what about Chiaotzu?
Chiaotzu? Huh. Now that you mention it, I didn't see his name.
What could have happened?
Ah, there you are!
Master Roshi! Hey, guys.
I suppose we'll get that story later.
So anyway, everyone made it through the preliminaries, except Chiaotzu. He was injured.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear it. How's the poor boy doing?
They took him to the hospital for treatment.
I see. Hopefully he makes a swift recovery.
So who did that to Chaozu anyway? Not just anyone could hurt him like that.
That's what I'd like to know. Master Roshi, do you know Master Shen's younger brother? A guy named Mercenary Tao?
Mercenary Tao? He's the one who beat Chaozu? That can't be. Right, Goku?
Right. I beat him ages ago at Korin's tower. He blew up and everything. I was sure he was a goner.
He's still alive, half alive at least, and half robot it seems.
Mercenary Tao wants Tien and Goku dead. And in the first match, he'll get his chance with Tien Shinhan.
Heaven's sake. Well, where is Tien now?
He's alone gathering his thoughts. He said he'd need perfect focus for this.
He'll be fine. A guy like that doesn't stack up against Tien.
I'll make you eat those words.
Master Shen?
A piece of advice, if I may. You Turtle School saps ought to turn tail and run before you meet an unfortunate end.
Let's get one thing clear, you sorry excuse for a teacher. Tien is no longer with the Turtle School, and neither are these three here. The students have surpassed their master, and now they're each blazing their own path.
Oh, those aren't Turtle School uniforms on their pathetic backs.
They made those themselves, out of respect for yours truly.
Yeah, what he said. Unlike you, Master Roshi inspires tons of respect.
Fine, put on airs while you still can. Just know that you cannot begin to comprehend the strength of Cyborg Tao. How exciting it would be if Tien and his friends had even the slightest hope of beating him.
Gag me with the spoon. That fossil hasn't changed one bit.
Calling all World Tournament fighters. The matches are about to begin. All contestants, please gather in the Martial Arts Temple main building.
Oh, it's time!
Good luck, you guys!
Off you go. We'll be watching. Show us how strong you've become.
Right.
Yeah!
What's up?
Hey!
Later!
Welcome!
Come on back now.
Glad to see you. Thanks for your business.
Hello.
Hey!
Yep. Thank you! Yep. How's that?
Okay. Okay.
What should I do?
Right.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Right.
Let me see.
Very well.
Hey!
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Hey! Ooh, this looks tasty! I found a good one! Hey there!
Oh.
Hey!
Thank you kindly.
Now where could they be? Nice! One more should do it. That's everything. Hey there!
Thank you kindly. Ho 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 ho!
Huh?
Oh, wow!
Hey!
Woohoo! Yep. Woohoo! No, no, no. Greetings.
Hey!
Thank you so much.
Thank you kindly. Woohoo! Huh? Yup. Ho 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 ho! Woohoo! No, no, no. Yup.
No.
Yep. Oh, wow! Woohoo!
Hey!
Oh my.
Whew. Whoa, now.
What should I do?
No.
Whoa, now.
Whew.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Many thanks. Yep.
Hey! After that meal, I can fight at full power!
High hopes for you, Goku. We'll be cheering in the stands, so keep an eye out.
I've got this tournament in the bag, and there's no way I'll lose to that guy, Piccolo Jr. Seems he did his fair share of training. He's even stronger than King Piccolo.
That guy? What guy?
It's a secret.
Too bad Chaozu couldn't be here, but hey, at least you four made it to the main event. Can't wait to see which one of you wins at the finals.
I wouldn't count on things going that smoothly. But don't worry, I don't plan on losing.
Huh? But you four are the strongest ones here, aren't you?
Yo! I'm fighting some old-timer named Hero. Feels too easy, to be honest.
I don't know. Something about him has me curious.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm more curious about your female opponent.
What's up?
Hey!
And so it begins. Just wish I could shake those pre-match nerves.
Oh, I almost forgot. I brought you guys something real nice to eat. They may look like normal beans, but just one will keep you full for 10 days.
Those are Sensu beans, right? Me and Yamcha have some too.
You do? Does that mean...
That's right. We all climbed Korin's tower.
Then we split up and trained on our own.
Wow, what do you know?
By the way, I invited that guy Yajirobe from the summit to join us at the tournament. Looks like he didn't show up.
Yeah, he'd hate this kind of thing.
As if. I showed up, but only to get shown up. That damn Hero. He may look like a pushover, but that old geezer is anything but. Talk about bad luck, getting shut down by a guy like that in the prelims.
I've been dying to ask you, Goku. How was training with Kami? Oh, I bet it was intense.
Well, intense doesn't begin to even cover it.
Well, if you're saying that, it must be serious.
Excuse me? Aren't you friends of Tien Shinhan?
Well, yeah. Why do you ask?
Oh, thank goodness. I saw you together during the preliminaries, so I just assumed. I have some news for you about your friend, the contestant named Chaozu. He just regained consciousness and is recovering nicely over at the hospital.
Really? That's great!
Yes, I'm happy to share such good news. I was hoping to inform Tien Shinhan. It's just... Well, see for yourself. I can't bring myself to interrupt.
Yeah, you made the right call. Thanks for the update.
Then I'll take my leave. Good luck to you.
Glad to hear Chaozu's on the mend.
What do you think, Goku? Should we tell Tien now or wait? I'd hate to distract him.
Maybe we should just let him focus on the match.
I wonder. What to do? Should I tell Tien about Chaozu? He's really in the zone. I know he'd want to hear about Chaozu, but is this really the right time? Hey, Tien, got a sec?
Goku, what is it?
He is? That's great. I'm so relieved.
Now you can concentrate fully on the match, right?
Right.
You're not scared to fight Mercenary Tao, are you?
He is one of my masters, and taught me how to fight. But that doesn't mean I can forgive him. Chaozu's always been by my side. I will avenge him. Huh! Yeah! Hua! Phew. How about we take a break?
I can still fight, Tien!
Chaozu.
I want to be able to help you. Let's get stronger together.
You busy little bees.
Master Shen!
It's been a while. Tien and Chaozu, was it?
Mercenary Tao.
Today I thought I would put you through the ringer, as it were. I asked him to attend the training.
Normally I would charge gold for this, but I can't disappoint my adoring disciple, now can I?
Thank you very much.
Now then, prepare at once. My time is much more valuable than yours.
Right.
Tien!
An opportunity to spar with the Mercenary Tao. This is a huge step toward becoming an assassin.
Now then, begin!
As you command.
At least your stance is first-rate. Now then, I suppose I should have a bit of fun. Show me what you're capable of. Come at me like you mean it.
Sir!
Here we go!
Now! On an opponent like Mercenary Tao!
Not bad at all! The sharpness of your strikes, your defense, the movement of your legs, all top-notch.
Come on, Ray! Try
Show me more of your techniques. Really go for it.
Sir! Try! That's not enough.
I'd be worried if that was enough to take me I'll give you a smorgasbord of strikes. Don't disappoint me. Show me more of your skill. What's this now? Don't tell me you're planning to surrender over such a trifle.
I'm not done. I can keep going.
Consider what an assassin needs and attack with that intent.
Need agility to exploit a moment's weakness, skills to hit vitals. No, that's not what Mercenary Tao is talking about. Then the answer is...
You can discern the skill of an assassin by whether or not they can use it. So then, what about you?
What is this? None of my attacks seem to be hitting. He's so calm. I wonder if my attacks are even landing on him.
0 points. You have certainly learned the bare minimum. But beyond that, you are decidedly lacking. You went hard on the offensive, but lacked the courage to finish me. What is your fist for? Is it not an instrument for killing?
But how could I possibly kill my own teacher?
Pathetic. Your heart is weak and soft. An assassin must have the resolve to kill their target, no matter who it is. Very well. This is a prime opportunity. I shall correct your wayward heart here and now. This is going to hurt. Stand up. Don't think this will end so easily. We're deplorable. You lack bloodlust. Without it, you will never become an assassin. How long do you intend to nap? Come at me with the intent to kill, or it will be you who dies.
Please, you have to stop!
Chao Tzu, hold your blasted tongue.
Tien's black and blue! He can't move!
So that's it. You're the reason that Tien Shinhan is so weak. With you around, he will never reach his full potential. I shall eliminate the problem.
Stop it! I won't let you lay a finger on him!
Tien!
Get away from Chaozu! God!
Ooh, that's an impressive amount of bloodlust there. Good, good. Still, I must reward you appropriately for directing it at me. Todon Ray! Fortify yourself. Quickly! You will never be able to reach my level through ordinary training!
Thank goodness! You're awake!
Chaozu, where's Mercenary Tao?
He went down to the village with Master Shen.
I see. I couldn't hold a candle to him. What have I been doing this whole time?
I'm sorry.
For what?
I'm getting in your way. Staying by my side only drags you down. I should get out of here and leave you alone.
What Mercenary Tao said really got to you, huh?
Yeah.
Well, he's off the mark. You don't hold me back. If anything, you've saved me.
But I'm weaker than you, Tien. I'm no help for training.
You're the only one who looks after me like this. It's because you stick with me during my training that I can get stronger. You're indispensable to me. My failure to lay a hand on Mercenary Tao isn't your fault. I was just weak. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Ooh, that's an impressive amount of bloodlust there. Good, good.
An assassin needs bloodlust. He's right about that. I've worked myself to the bone every day to become an assassin. And yet...
I want to be able to help you. Let's get stronger together.
Honing my skills together with Chaozu brings me joy. That's not just me following my bloodlust. It's the genuine sentiment of a true martial artist. My dream is to become an assassin. But maybe with Chaozu I could walk the path of a martial artist instead. No, that's stupid. What am I thinking? No way that could ever happen. I'm destined to become an assassin.
Tien, are you okay?
I've had enough rest. I should get back to training. You'll help me, won't you?
Of course!
In the end, I abandoned the path of the assassin and chose to be a warrior. You, Master Roshi, and the others helped, of course, but Chaozu was a huge part of that evolution for me. That's why him getting taken out by an assassin like Mercenary Tao doesn't sit right with me. I'll avenge Chaozu with my own hands. I swear it.
I see. Still, I don't think you've got to worry all that much. You're way stronger than Mercenary Tao. I mean, you know that, right, Tien?
Hard to say. It's difficult to predict how a match will go.
Not for me. There's no way you're gonna lose to that jerk.
Never thought you'd be the one who's got my back. If that's how you feel, I guess it won't be that hard to take this year's tournament, too.
Hey, not gonna happen. I'll win the next match, you'll see.
Don't go losing your first match, you hear? I'm looking forward to our fight.
Good luck, Tianjin Han. There's no way Tian will lose to Mercenary Tao. Nice! I've got plenty of energy now.
It's finally time for the main event. I'll be pulverizing the infamous Junior. He's a weird one, that's for sure.
Just stay on your guard. This guy means business. Try to knock him down as fast as you can.
Don't worry. I trained so hard I could even beat you, Goku. Now watch the master at work.
I'm fighting some old-timer named Hero. Feels too easy, to be honest.
I don't know. Something about him has me curious.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm more curious about your female opponent.
It's been a while, Goku! I can't believe how much you've grown! I see you made it through the preliminaries, though I suppose that was a given. Several of your friends made it to the main event as well. That's no mean feat. Make sure to put on a good show like always. I can't wait to see you in action! Look at me talking your ear off. The main event's about to begin. Are you ready? Oh yeah, I can see you're raring to go. Very well, just a moment, please. Let's get it on! Ladies and gentlemen, your patience is appreciated and it's about to be rewarded! The 23rd World Tournament begins now! The first match will be Mercenary Tao facing off against our previous champion, Tien Shinhan. Fighters, take your places!
Behold, revenge in motion.
Don't worry, traitor. I'll allow you to live. This tournament only permits a light maiming. After I beat you and Goku, I'll treat myself to a nice celebratory meal.
The first match is underway! Ready? Then let the match begin!
Are you sure you're ready for this?
I am.
Then it's time to take out the trash.
The first match has begun! From where I'm standing, both Tien Shinhan and Mercenary Tao are formidable martial artists! This will be a fight to remember! Come on, Ray! Tien unleashes the Crane School's Dodon Ray!
Now I am a dozen, no, 100 times stronger than I was then. Understand? The suffering you're about to endure will put those old days to shame.
This is the first time that Tien's opponent, Mercenary Tao, has raced to the World Tournament arena!
You're just an ungrateful fool who defected to that damn turtle school.
This has nothing to do with the Turtle Hermit's teachings. I simply realized that your way of thinking is twisted.
You dare lecture me? You've forgotten your place, rodent! It seems I have no choice but to send you even deeper into hell so that you'll come to your senses!
Simply incredible! A powerful strike from Tien! Clean hit! Tien sends him flying! Though it's faster than the eye can see! Mercenary
Do not fool yourself into thinking you've seen the extent of my power. I have simply been toying with you.
You have more to give. Now is the time. Getting knocked out of the tournament without giving in everything you have lacks honor.
Insolent weakling! How dare you insult the great mercenary Tao!
It was not meant as an insult. Just an unpleasant truth.
This is rich. If you're so intent on incurring my wrath, so be it. Oh my, that looked painful.
Mercenary Tao. Don't tell me that's all you've got.
Wow! Now! It's an attack! Try! Flash from Tien Shinhan! Mercenary Tao! Faster than a machine gun! Tien is throttling Mercenary Tao! From Tien's fingertips! Lights up Mercenary Tao! What are we witnessing? Oh, whatever it is, it's an incredible technique! Now, your lead hit! Tien sends mercenary... An incredible show of energy from Tien! The atmosphere quivers around him! Tien's attack blasts Mercenary Tao!
Let's end this here. This match is all but decided.
This can't be happening!
Mercenary Tao, I'll forgive what you did to Chaozu. Stop this. There's more to me than you realize. I've grown much stronger.
You're just scared!
You and your brother taught me how to fight. I'm truly grateful for that. You need not lose in disgrace. Walk away.
Bastard! I'm gonna rip your eyes out!
A knife? He has a knife! Tournament rules forbid the use of weapons. Disqualified. The winner is Tien Shinhan!
Oh, be quiet! I don't care about your match!
You are pitiful and have no honor.
Wrong! I have the honor of killing you. Now silence while I finish this! Introducing the Super Dodon Ray! I've been dying to use this all day. There's no escape. The ray is set to your biosignature. No matter where you go, it will track you. You act tough, but inside you're just scared. Prepare yourself.
Go ahead. Try it!
Your arrogance will be your undoing. Super Dodon Ray! I don't believe it! It can't be! How? How did you escape certain doom? My flawless ray! Oh!
What? Oh no!
He'll be asleep for a while. Take him back home. And please, for your sakes, never show yourselves around me again. Goodbye, Master.
You filthy traitor! I swear, you will not die peacefully.
You did great!
Thanks.
He's so strong.
Fighting Tien won't be easy.
Next, we have our second match in the quarterfinals. This tournament is already an exciting one. We'll begin once the fighters are ready. Stay on the edge of your seats.
All right, looks like it's my turn.
You're going against that cutie, eh? Ooh, I'm green with envy.
Not this again.
Sheesh. Hey, Goku, goes without saying, but tell the staff when you're ready to fight.
Right.
What's the matter? Did you finally remember who I am?
Still don't have a clue. Who are you, anyway?
I'm not saying a word.
That girl I'm gonna fight is always angry. What's her problem, anyway? Tiantian Han. It's like he's a different person than he was in the last World Tournament. Well then, I'll just have to keep up the momentum. You did it, Tiantian Han!
This is just the result of all the training I did to beat you. In the end, the Crane School's teachings were wrong.
Hey, are you absolutely sure you don't know that cutie?
I'm telling you, I don't have a clue.
Maybe you just forgot her. If so, you better jog your memory quick.
I can't believe you've earned a woman's scorn, Goku. You're full of surprises.
I honestly don't remember doing it, though.
You've always been a bit out there. Even if you forgot, she clearly remembers enough for the both of you.
Next up is the second match. Are you ready? Very well. Then the second match starts now.
Now then, the second match is about to begin!
It seems like you're always angry about something. Why is that?
Seeing you makes me angry.
Huh?
Both fighters are heading to the ring! It's the second match! Next in the ring is none other than Goku, who nearly won the last tournament! He's facing a mystery! She's a force to be reckoned with, and is choosing to withhold her name! She requested that we refer to her as anonymous throughout this match, and any fighter's wish is my command!
I don't understand at all. I don't know you, so you must be mistaking me for someone else.
Don't be so stupid. You are Goku, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I am. But I'm seriously drawing a total blank about you.
You jerk! I've heard enough!
So, can we start the match? Is that okay? It's time! Here we go! Let the match begin!
Hey! Have we met before or something?
Of course!
Are you sure? But when?
Are you dead? Or is it even worse than I imagined? Did I mean that little to you? I suppose I'm not all you forgot. Did you also forget the promise you made?
Huh? A promise? Did I promise you something? I'm sorry. What could it have been?
Something important. You promised to make me your bride.
Huh? What? His bride?
Huh?
Seems like something even you'd remember.
Krillin, can you help me out here? What's a bride?
A bride is, well, roughly translated, it means your life is over, buddy!
If someone's your bride, it means you're gonna marry them. Goku, it means you're spending the rest of your life together.
The rest of my life? You and me? Was I asleep when I said that? How can I marry you when I don't even know your name?
You want my name? I'll only tell you if you beat me.
Really? Perfect! If we're going to be spending the rest of our lives together, it might be a good idea if I knew what to call you.
Ha! Don't be so sure you'll win.
Okay. Are you ready?
Hurry it up, I'm getting bored.
mistake. Guess I put too much into that one.
Oh, I am... Right, I see. That means that Goku wins! So, what just happened? He clearly didn't hit her.
That's because he didn't have to. Instead, he threw his fist at an incredible speed. The force of it must have created a shockwave. That's what threw Miss Anonymous out of the ring.
Oh!
Hey, give it a second. You'll be all right.
Just incredible! I hardly thought it was possible, but you're even stronger than I remember!
Well, I won the match. Will you tell me your name now?
You mean you still don't know? I am the Ox King's daughter, Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi?
Oh, it's her!
Chi-Chi? My bride?
When we get a little older, will you come and take me as your bride?
Huh? Take a what?
Your bride, silly! Don't you want a bride?
I don't really know what you're talking about, but if you say so, then sure.
Yeah, I remember now. I did. Back when we were kids, I told you I wanted a bride.
I know, I was there.
Come to think of it, back then I thought a bride meant something to eat. Guess not. Oh well, a promise is a promise. So, wanna get married?
Yes!
She said yes! Amazing! Ladies and gentlemen, please, 3 cheers for the Lovebirds!
Why are you grabbing me? I can't walk with you clinging to me.
Your shyness is adorable.
Our young hero has found himself a blushing bride. The World Tournament continued on amidst heavy fanfare, oblivious to the confusion of Goku's friends. Krillin would enter the ring in the 3rd match, and his opponent was none other than Junior, the reincarnation of King Piccolo.
You trash.
Krillin put up a valiant effort, using the skills he honed through intense training. But the heroic fighter was simply outclassed by Junior, who defeated him with a devastating counter.
Oh man, that's it for me.
In the 4th match, Yamcha took on a seemingly meek opponent, the man called Hero.
Nice to meet ya.
Victory seemed all but assured until Hero unleashed his hidden strength, leaving Yamcha in the dust. It's no wonder that Hero was able to best Yamcha, for in reality, he was actually Kami in disguise.
Hero. Hero. A hero is like a guardian, right? And the guardian of Earth is Kami.
In the face of Kami's overwhelming might, Yamcha went all out, but even the full extent of his power wasn't enough to pull out a win. And with that, the 4 semi-finalists had been decided. Goku, Tien Shinhan, Junior, and Hero. Which of these brave fighters will take home the championship? The matches are heating up to an exciting climax. Who will be our next World Tournament champion?
Right! All of those intense bouts have whittled our contestants down to the final 4, so we're heading full tilt straight into the semifinals! The first match of the semifinals is Tien Shinhan versus Goku! In the last tournament, Tien barely managed to win against this opponent in a brawl for the ages. What does fate have in store this time around?
It's time.
All right, let's do this!
You can do it, Goku!
Yeah!
You can do it, Goku!
I lost completely and without question. That's what I get for judging a book by its cover.
Don't sweat it. That guy's just really strong.
Huh? Don't tell me you know who he really is. Come on, Goku, spill the beans.
You'll just have to wait and see.
That junior character was on a whole other level.
Hey, you've gotten a lot stronger too. I was shocked.
Wish I could say I was shocked about losing.
The first match of the semifinals is up next. Are you ready, Goku? Very well. In that case, good luck out there.
It looks like everybody's ready. Will our two contestants please enter the ring?
You plan to send me flying from the get-go, huh?
You know it. All of my training wasn't just for show. You'll see.
Here we go! It's time for the World Tournament semifinals! First match! Let the match begin!
This has been a long time coming. I may have won the last World Tournament, but we both know that was just luck. This time will be different. My skill alone will prove my superiority.
Pretty stubborn, Tien. Luck goes hand in hand with skill, you know. Still, I've been looking forward to squaring off with you again. I want to know how much stronger we've both gotten since our last match.
Couldn't have said it better myself. No holding back.
3 years ago, Tien, Shinhan, and Goku faced off in the World Tournament Finals. Who will triumph this time around? In all honesty, ladies and gentlemen, I can't even begin to guess. Goku is playing on the stage. Goku's attack crashes into Tien. Solid savage assault from Goku! Tien guards! He knows the attack is imminent! Goku sends his opponent flying!
Well, your skills are sharper than a knife these days.
Of course! I took my training seriously.
You're not the only one. I underwent brutal training, day in and day out. I swear on my pride, I will not lose this fight!
Go! Hit! Goku sends his opponent flying! Tien is blown away! Goku lands one back of a hit! Tien guards! He knows an attack is imminent! Goku guards against Tien's incoming attack! Goku lands hit after hit!
Out of my way!
Wow! An incredible attack from Goku! Or at least I think it was! Counter by Tien! He's reading his opponent like a book! Savage assault from Goku!
You make it seem like our speed difference doesn't even exist. Even so, I've got my eye on you. You won't get away!
This is a match for the history books! I can hardly breathe! Goku guards against incoming attacks! Goku goes on the defense! What are Tien's options here? Tien's awesome attack explodes into Goku! Goku
incredible. She hardly broken a sweat despite flying around the arena.
Back at you!
I knew full well that this match would not be decided quickly. That's fine by me. A quick fight against you wouldn't be any fun at all.
There's no doubt about it. Both contestants have gotten much stronger since the finals 3 years ago. What a fearsome pair of fighters! How strong do they plan on getting anyway? Which one's walking out of here a winner? Goku's attack crashes into Tien! Goku gracefully dodges Tien's attack! Goku lands a solid hit!
You always manage to exceed my expectations. That's what makes you worth fighting. Still, don't think for a second that I'm finished with you.
Don't worry, I don't. I'm sure you've still got a trick or two left.
Now where were we?
Somehow fired a Kamehameha from his field!
You really are good. I'll be in trouble if I don't step it up a notch.
Goku goes on the defense! What are Tien's options here? Tien guards! He knows an attack is imminent! Try and stop this! Goku's charging a tremendous amount of energy! He's ready to face Tien head-on! Goku goes on the defense! What are Tien's options here? Goku's guards against Tien's attacks!
Woo-wee! Now I'm all warmed up.
Well done. I'm amazed by your level of skill. You were already near perfection the last time we fought 3 years ago. Now even that word seems inadequate to describe you.
Thanks, but save the praise for yourself. I can tell you've been training hard.
So I have. I came here to win.
Wow! Just wow! This is an all-out brawl! I can hardly catch my breath over here!
Woo! Just a minute. Before I forget, I need to shed some clothes.
Huh? Ah, overheated. Do what you must.
Well, it seems the heat is taking a toll. Goku is removing some clothing. This is a first, but who are we to question elite warriors?
There.
Goku, do you mind if I take a look at your shirt?
Huh? Oh, sure.
What the? Goku, this thing weighs a ton. You've been wearing this the whole tournament?
Of course. It was Kami's idea. Part of my training.
Your wristbands? And your boots as well?
Yep. Master Roshi made me wear a turtle shell when I trained with him. I figure this is pretty much the same idea. Couldn't hurt, right?
You do know you're in the middle of a match, right? Fine, I'll clean this up.
Thank you, Krillin. You're a big help. I owe you one.
What the heck? These weigh a ton! How in the world can you fight like that?
Practice. But my feet have never felt so sore. Each boot weighs like 20 kilos.
Goku, that's over 100 kilos!
Huh? Wow! It's unbelievable, folks! Seems Goku has been fighting in weighted clothing this whole time! To think he was so agile in spite of it! Just wow! I'm speechless, folks!
I feel as light as a feather! Sorry about that.
Well. It seems you're finally taking this seriously. About time. But you should know. I still haven't even shown you my best technique yet.
Your best technique? And what's that?
If 3 Eyes will not win this fight, then I'll just have to use 12!
12 eyes?
Multiform attack!
Whoa! Whoa! What is happening? Tien Shinhan is split into 4 Tien Shinhans!
What the heck? Those aren't after images. You're all real.
Right you are.
This is unprecedented! 4 against 1! So what now? Let's see how Goku gets out of this predicament!
Wow, that's some move. You've gotten stronger since the last tournament. Now I'm excited. But don't think this means you're gonna win.
Sorry, Goku. But this tournament is going to be mine!
Sorry to disappoint you. It's a great technique, sure, but it's not enough to beat me.
It's all come down to this moment. Only one can win. Let's settle this once and for all.
Let's.
No one can break through my multiform attack. No hard feelings, Goku. But I'm ending this right now.
These two are full of surprises! These two are hoping has been done with weighted clothes on this whole time! So it splits apart, brutalizing Goku with a full-on one-liner! Say we've never seen a match like this before! Goku is taking on 4 Tiens with speed alone! Sound like a broken record for Goku! His breakneck speed is dominating 4 Tiens! Incoming attack!
You're holding your own, even 4-1! Since he's managed to survive, I'll just have to corner him slowly but surely. Just give up. I won't hold him against him.
Who's giving up? I can still move.
That eye sees everything. That is a condition I'm happy to accommodate. Prepare to take the real pain.
Magnificent team attack by Tien! These amazing feats are putting the hurt on Goku! Solar Flare!
Even someone like you can't keep up with 4 opponents. Try! Opponents aren't even phasing. I trained an awful lot, you know. Something like that isn't enough to round. But I can hear it. Then I won't back down either. So what's this? Goku launches himself forward like a rocket! So fast! A savage assault from Goku! Goku lands hit after hit! Out of my way! Goku lands a solid hit! Me at first, but that technique won't work on me anymore.
How is this possible?
Unbelievable! He's outnumbered against 4 Tiens, yet Goku has managed to get the upper hand in this incredible match!
Phew! You sure made this a fun match. But it's about time I wrap this up. Tien Han, I'm gonna win with this next attack.
You'll win, will you? I think not.
I already figured out the weak point in your technique.
What weak point?
You'll regret splitting into 4.
It can't be!
Wow, my word!
I win! Don't get up on my account. Your skills are incredible, and that's an impressive technique. But I don't think it works in a fight like this. Not only were you split into 4ths, but so were your strengths.
I'm badly wounded, but it's only my pride. Well, congrats. You won beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Okay, it's official! Tien Han loses the round by ring out! This match is over! Goku will now move on to the championship round!
Yet again, our Goku manages to pull off the impossible. I've watched him grow strong over the years, but what makes him so special is his indomitable spirit. Goku is unbreakable.
I knew you could do it, Goku. You were simply terrific. I am so impressed. You've become such an amazing martial artist.
Thanks, Chi-Chi.
Good fight.
Yeah, he's something else. In truth, I barely kept up with him. He's the strongest opponent I've ever faced.
Welp, guess it's my turn.
Hey, Chi-Chi, could you wait outside for a minute?
What? Oh, sure.
I've got to talk to Kami.
The next match is between Hero and Junior. Both of them are unimaginably strong. Hard to say what'll happen.
Yeah, I can't stop thinking about it either.
What kind of training could have made you that strong, Goku?
Oh, well, I did train at Kami's place after all.
Kami?
That match against Tien was out of this world. Exactly how much stronger do you plan on getting? Sheesh.
I'll do whatever it takes to win this time.
Whether it's Junior or Hero, don't you dare lose. You hear me?
Goku, that was my defeat, no doubt about it. I feel like you could have gone another couple of rounds. Just amazing.
You're amazing yourself, with all those new techniques you whipped out.
I'll keep on honing myself, and next time, I'll make you show me your real strength.
The match should begin any minute, so do whatever you need to do now.
Die already!
Hey, Kami.
Hello, Goku.
I didn't recognize you at first, with that new look and all.
I've simply borrowed a human's body for the time being.
You've come to beat Piccolo, haven't you? Why go out of your way for that?
Goku, I'm pretty sure Mr. Popo has explained the connection between Piccolo and myself, yes? The two of us are bound together. Originally, we were a single entity. And I'm sure you also know that the death of Piccolo shall result in my demise as well. As such, I doubt you have what it takes to defeat him.
Then I'll defeat him without killing him. There's gotta be a way.
This opponent is not one you can best with half-hearted resolve. I'm sure you know as much. I was the one who planted these seeds in the first place. It is time I reap what I've sown.
But, Kami...
Having left your training to Mr. Popo, I trust your abilities are not lacking by any measure. Even so, I am the only one who can stop Piccolo as he is now.
Don't tell me you're planning on going down with him.
Even deities treasure their lives. Besides, suicide is unbefitting for a guardian. Do not worry. I have learned of a viable solution. From a human, no less. Well then, off to battle I go.
All right! This second semifinal match will determine the second contender to advance to the finals. I'm sure we can expect another rip-roaring match between our contestants. Give a warm welcome to this pair of unknown newcomers with masterful martial arts moves. Junior and Hero, take the stage!
Should have just run with your tail between your legs.
I'm afraid that is out of the question.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to continue our semifinals. Let the match begin!
I'll finish this quickly. Not to be rude, but I came here for Goku, not you.
You plan to eliminate Goku, and with him out of the way, to turn your sights to world domination. Am I right, Piccolo?
How did you... The only one here who should know my true identity is Goku. Yes, I understand now. I know who you are. You're only borrowing that body. What do you think you're doing here, Kami?
You already should know the answer to that, but you always were a little slow. My presence should come as no surprise.
You wouldn't dare to harm me, as our fates are entwined.
I will stop you one way or another.
They're speaking another language! Fascinating! This may be a language I've never heard before, but the meaning is clear. These two are out for blood!
I can see right through your bluff. You're helpless to stop me. We're the same being, you and I. Killing me is no different from killing yourself.
I am aware, and so be it.
You're insane! You take your own life?
Your concern is touching. The humans taught me something, a way to rid the world of your presence without doing harm to myself. Prepare yourself.
No, not that!
Evil containment wave! Wave!
What goes around comes around!
What? You tricked me, but only I will pay for my mistake. Now, borrowed form, may the ties that bind us dissolve at once!
Goku, it's up to you now! No matter what, you must destroy him! Believing that same tire technique would work on me again was your greatest mistake. I've cast aside any and all weaknesses.
He's down! Hero appears to be unconscious!
That man lying on the ground is a mere human. Noticing it now won't help anything.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5!
Kami! He got sucked into that tiny bottle.
9 and 10! He's down for the count! Junior has won through mysterious means! That means he's moving on to the finals!
Move it!
Hey! Hand over that bottle right now!
Nice try. That windbag is sealed away nice and neat. So, what will you do? You can't get that bottle back without killing me. But if you do, you'll be taking that blowhard down with me. You're out of luck.
Excuse me, Hero, are you alright?
Ow, ow, ow! Hmm?
Oh, good, you're awake!
Huh? What? Where am I exactly? This looks like the World Tournament arena.
Huh? Well, yes, it is. You must have banged your head pretty hard.
That's weird. How did I end up here? From now on, it's just coffee and water for me. Oh, hi! Pleasure to meet you.
Weird. He's like a totally different person.
Huh? Say, where'd Master Roshi get off to?
Oh, how strange. He was here a second ago.
Don't worry about him. He probably snuck off to the bathroom or to try and score a date.
That monster! How could he do that to Kami?
Goku, tell us what's going on. There's clearly history between you two. I gather from his bad looks and attitude that he's from the Demon Clan, but much stronger.
You're right about that. Go on, Goku. Tell us.
Oh, Master Roshi.
All right. Guess there's no point in hiding it now. Junior is King Piccolo.
What? You've got to be kidding. I thought you destroyed Piccolo.
Yeah, I beat him. But somehow Piccolo left an egg behind before he died. He put everything he had into that egg. That's why the one who hatched from it is as close to the original as you can get.
But something came out of Hero because of that evil containment wave. We all saw it.
That's right. Someone like Piccolo was sucked out of Hero's body and into that bottle.
It wasn't Piccolo, though. In fact, he was only borrowing that body to fight Piccolo. It was Kami.
Kami?
You see, Kami and Piccolo were originally one person. The evil heart that Kami abandoned to become Earth's guardian took shape as Piccolo. That's why killing one will also kill the other.
Ah, it all makes sense now. The evil containment wave is perfect for getting rid of an enemy without killing him.
That technique trapped Kami in a bottle, but we can get him back, right?
Sure, if we can open the bottle.
But how do we do that? He swallowed the dang thing. Besides, he's way too strong.
You're right about that. I hate to say it, but if Kami lost to him, the rest of us combined don't stand a chance.
If there's even a glimmer of hope, it's gotta be you, Goku.
Sorry, my boy. Now that the evil containment wave's been neutralized, you're our last hope.
Don't sweat it. I'll find a way.
Don't sweat it, he says. You got some sort of plan?
Nope, but there's still hope, and that's all I need.
Seriously?
Yep. Now all there is to do is pass the time until the finals.
Hey, Goku, wait up!
Is that confidence or pure obstinance?
Who can say?
Still, he's always been this way when you think about it.
True.
You'd better not lose against a guy like that, promise?
Well, I wasn't planning on it.
Then plan on winning. I believe in you.
So that hero guy was Kami all along? I never stood a chance in the first place. But then Junior showed up and beat him. You better take this seriously, Goku.
Thank you. I promise to do my best.
So he was Piccolo's reincarnation all along. That explains where all that power came from. You got this, Goku!
Yeah!
Now you're up against King Piccolo himself. This tournament has been anything but ordinary.
We'll see how it goes when the match begins. I'll make it work somehow.
All we can do is hope that's enough.
No way!
The final bout is up next. Are you ready to begin? Very well. In that case, it's off to the finals with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment you've all been waiting for! The final match of the World Tournament! Will the title of the world's greatest belong to our returning hero Goku or to the mysterious Junior? Fighters, take your places!
Yep, time to go!
You can do it, Goku!
You better not die! I don't want to be a widow before I'm even married!
No need to say goodbye to your little friends. Because after I finish killing you, they'll be right behind you.
I won't let that happen.
All right! Who will be the one to claim the grand prize of this, the 23rd World Tournament?
Have you made your peace?
Make peace with what?
What else? Your death!
It's time! The final match of the tournament begins!
My power far exceeds that of the person you faced 3 years ago.
Oh yeah? That makes 2 of us! It's finally here! The final match of the World Tournament! It's over!
everything I've got. I'll take my time and make you beg for mercy.
I'd say it's time for us to stop messing around. Don't you think so? What's this? Goku launches himself forward like a rocket!
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is a sight to behold! The top two contenders in the world are trading blows! What's this? Vegeta's leading Goku around by the nose! Junior's hand-to-head combat is top-notch! He won't be denied! Goku lands hit after hit! Goku unleashes an unbelievable rise!
This! Damn your childish games! No one in this world can defeat me! Prepare yourself for oblivion!
Goku! It's over! Launches forward like a rocket and explodes into Junior! Unleashes an unbelievable barrage!
That's not enough to end this. Come on, what else you got?
Big mistake! You just sealed the fate of your entire planet! Time for you to die! It's not possible!
Huh? How could he have survived? That's like impossible!
You have failed. For a fleeting moment, I felt fear. You will pay for that.
Wow! Goku has unleashed a devastating attack! Ha! Ladies and gents, by hook or by crook, Junior is still standing! Oh dear, he does not look happy.
Hey, that creep! He looks like King Piccolo!
Did you say Piccolo?
Oh, now that you mention it.
Those horns! He looks mean!
And ugly, too!
Silence, mere mortals! I am the reincarnated King Piccolo! Let it be known that once I've disposed of Goku, I will be king once more, and this world shall witness true terror! King Piccolo's dark reign is nigh! Ha 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 ha!
What?
Let's go! This tournament has taken quite a turn! It seems Junior is, in fact, Demon King Piccolo!
What a pro!
Get out of here, all of you! I won't do this if I know you're in danger!
Ah, right. Good luck.
Break time's over. No more distractions.
Sorry to disappoint, but this world isn't yours and never will be!
Let's just see if you're still that confident after you've seen my latest technique. From up here, you look just like the rodent you are.
Wow, amazing!
Now die! You have no chance of winning. I'll squash you like a tiny insect.
You've gotten just as big as your ego, that's all.
Size isn't the only thing I've got. You'll find out soon enough.
This match is unpredictable! Junior grows to gargantuan size! How is Goku going to handle this? A violent strike from Goku! He's going all out against this giant Junior! Incredible energy from Goku! The very air around him is vibrating! Goku unleashes an unbelievable barrage! Sheesh! Still so fast! With the added bulk!
Right you are! Do you understand your predicament now? I'm afraid you're at an overwhelming disadvantage!
I wouldn't be so sure! Don't get ahead of yourself! It's not over till it's over!
You're quite the sore loser.
Devised by the Master Roshi! It's the Kamehameha! Goku lands a solid hit! Goku lands hit after hit! Junior fires some kind of mouth laser at Goku! Talk about unexpected weapons! And immense Junior unleashes an incredible attack with a wave of his hand! Goku is pushed back! What's this? Goku launches himself forward like a rocket! A savage assault from Goku! Junior fires a beam at Goku from his massive ball! It's the Turtle School's ultimate technique, the Kamehameha! Goku puts the hurt on Junior with a rocket-like strike! What a show of skill from Goku! Goku lands a solid hit! It's over!
Figured that huge body would make for an easier ring out. And so much for that idea. I gotta think of something else.
That's just ridiculous. If you have time to think, you should think about your own survival. Not that you'll be rewarded for those efforts.
Yikes! Cover your ears when Junior howls like that! Junior fires some kind of mouth laser at Goku! Talk about unexpected weapons! And immense Junior unleashes an incredible attack with a wave of his hand! Goku is pushed back! Goku fires a Kamehameha from his feet, flying at Junior! What a savage charge! It's the Turtle School's ultimate technique, the Kamehameha! A giant jump from Junior targets Goku! Junior fires a beam at Goku from his massive ball! Goku unleashes an unbelievable barrage!
Stop me somehow! That's impossible! I should be dominating that little rodent! I knew it! You can't lift a finger against me!
His reach is no joke! I've got to do something about it!
The ultimate move devised by the Master Roshi! It's the Kamehameha! What a tricky technique! The tackle nail rocket out of Goku! And Vince Jr. unleashes an incredible attack with a wave of his hand! Goku is pushed back! Junior fires some kind of mouth laser at Goku! Talk about unexpected weapons! What a show of skill from Goku! Ultimate technique, the Kamehameha! Goku guards against incoming attacks! And Vince Jr. unleashes an incredible attack with a wave of his hand! Goku is pushed back! What a show of skill from Goku! What will he do next? A savage assault from Goku!
Whew! I finally figured out how to handle an opponent of such ginormous size!
Vermin! That insolent maggot!
I told you your size didn't matter. You still won't win. You see, all it really does is make you a bigger target.
Bigger target? I'll show you a bigger target!
Huh? Oh, you're not done with your growth spurt, are you?
Watch this!
Whoa! This is insane! He's as big as a volcano! And he's about to erupt!
Just surrender!
Ha! Not a chance! Tenshinhan, take this!
This is...
Open it now! Yeah!
What's this? Oh, I see. So my evil containment wave was reversed.
You're Kami, right? It's nice to meet you. Picked an odd place to nap, but Goku rescued you.
Goku did?
How dare you!
That's better. Feeling small, are we? Better be careful. Getting angry is bad for your health.
You will perish! But pathetic! Do you really think you stand a chance against my power? The great Demon King will make you rue this day!
What? This feeling! I've never felt so much power gathered in one place before!
So much power! I can't believe my eyes!
Run away! No! Move it! Get as far away as you possibly can!
I'm not leaving without you, Goku!
Just go! I've got this!
Goku, listen! You cannot stay here! You must come with us!
No! It's too late! There's no time left for everyone to escape!
Try beam! Everyone, get in, hurry! It's our only hope!
Let's go! Goku! You gotta get out of there!
Flee, Goku, now!
Hey, move it! You're in danger, geezer! You'll die if you don't get in the hole. Now hurry up and move!
Die!
Yes, I've won!
Goku!
What?
Surprised? You'll have to try a lot harder than that!
But how? You should be nothing but dust!
Me? Nah, I'm still here. You gave it your best shot, Piccolo, but it still wasn't enough to beat me! Now you're done for!
You survived the blast! You're a dead monster!
It's over! Out of my way! So what the hell is this? Using all of your energy for a full-powered blast was your last mistake! So what's your next move? I gotta hand it to you. Taking that attack head-on was a huge gamble, but it looks like it paid off for you in the end, huh? Out of my way! choice! Look how banged up you are! Jeez, you really don't know when to quit!
Remember this. Take this! What are you doing?
Watch this!
What are you waiting for? Count it! Huh? Oh, right! He's not moving. Do you think he's dead? Not a chance. He's much tougher than that. Right. Let the count begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hanging on to the bitter end. Nice try, but your little battle is over now. First your right leg, then the left. Before you die, I'd like to thank you. Seeing you writhing in pain brings me more joy than you'll ever know. Now that I've deprived you of the use of your body, I shall deprive you of your life.
We gotta do something! He's gonna kill Goku!
There is a way to save him. You must kill me, Tien Shinhan. Junior will die along with me. No, I can't. You must hurry. I cannot take my own life. If you wish to save him, this is your only chance.
No, don't do it! Please, don't throw your life away! I can win! You gotta have faith in me!
No, you can't move! It's just not possible!
Finally, the moment I've been waiting for. For your crimes committed against King Piccolo, revenge will be mine! Die! Now you're just a pathetic pile of ashes! There's not even enough left of you for Shenron to piece back together. I've won! Goku is no more! A new age of terror and suffering begins now!
I swear, on my life, I'll make you pay for that!
Oh, Goku deserved so much better than this.
There's no need to grieve for your fallen companion. You'll be joining him in the afterlife shortly. You're a monster!
Damn you! Huh?
Hey, what's wrong, Krillin?
Hey, Tien, I'm guessing you've got King Vision. Is that who I think?
Well, look who's coming back!
What?
It's him!
It's Goku! I warned you! You Hey, ref! Is that enough? Did he land outside of the ring? Can you tell? Have I won the match? Oh, let's see. Junior is... well, he's out! Goku has won! Let's hear it for our new world champion! I did it! All right!
You did it!
You did it! I knew it! Wow, you're really something else, Goku! And the way you dodged that final blow by flying into the sky? You never cease to amaze, world champ! I did it! I won it all!
Oh, are you okay? Is it bad?
I gotta admit, I felt better.
We gotta get you to a hospital!
No need for that. Have a Sinzu bean buffet instead.
Oh, it's you! Yajirobe? What are you doing here?
Oh, I just came to see the sights. Then this huge explosion came out of nowhere, so I had to duck and cover. But that's enough about me. Eat up, champ.
Thanks a lot. Yeah!
martial arts champion!
Well, I'll be.
Wait! No!
Step aside.
Kami, please tell me this is a big mistake. You're not doing what I think you're doing, are you?
The threat has not been vanquished. This world will never be safe, so long as he draws breath.
But if Piccolo dies, you'll go with him!
You are forgetting something, though. You can ask Shenron to bring me back again.
I didn't think you could ever lie, Kami.
What?
You created Shenron, and the Dragon Balls too, am I right? So if you leave this world, then it's safe to assume the Dragon Balls will disappear.
Well...
So, is what Goku said true?
Even beings like me are known to make mistakes from time to time. I created this monster before us. His power has surpassed my own, plunging the world into chaos. Earth deserves better. I am an unfit guardian of this world. To die like this would be just.
Rubbish. It was you who restored peace and hope to our troubled world. If you had never forged the Dragon Balls, Goku and the others would have never met or grown nearly as strong as they have. That journey began with a single ball. Now countless people owe their lives to these heroes.
Goku, you are fortunate to have had such an excellent teacher.
True. He's the best there is.
No, really. I just taught a few basic skills. He would have never reached such heights without you and Master Korin.
Huh?
Huh?
The symbol of the turtle. Wear it with pride and never forget what it means.
Thank you! Yajirobe, can I please have another senzu bean?
Huh? You should still be full from that last one. Here you go.
Thanks! Here, eat up.
No! No, you can't! Are you crazy? Whoa! Wait just a minute! What the heck are you thinking?
It's simple. If I destroy you, that also destroys Kami. Besides, without a rival to fight, I'd get pretty bored. Maybe you should stick around.
It doesn't change anything, fool. Mercy is a loathsome trait, and you will learn soon enough that I have no such weakness. When that glorious day arrives, the whole world will be mine!
When that day comes, I hope you're not too disappointed. I've beaten you once, and I'll do it again.
It's difficult to believe that little boy I found in the woods all those years ago is now a true champion.
Goku!
Huh?
You're alive! You're so brave and you won!
Whoa! What are you doing, Chi-Chi?
Ah, love. It conquers all. The only thing Goku can't defeat.
Goku, you have proven worthy. Take my place as guardian. Reside in the lookout. And there, watch over this world.
Me? Are you serious? No way, not me. That's your job. I wouldn't put you out on the street like that. Plus, I'd die of boredom.
But you could do so much good, and you're the only one I can trust.
Lightning
Wait!
Well, aren't you going to go after him?
No, I could never force him.
It's true that he isn't the type to stay at one place for very long. Knowing him, he'll just keep getting stronger and show up when we least expect him.
Are you sure it was okay to turn down Kami like that?
There's not enough to do in that place. I'd rather go out and keep getting stronger. I've got to stay one step ahead of Piccolo.
So you plan to keep working hard even though you just won the world tournament? Sounds like I landed a good catch. If you're gonna do it, then do it right and show that Piccolo jerk who's boss.
Right. All right, off we go. Ready? Don't fall off now.
Yeah. Today is our first day as newlyweds, Goku.
I don't know anything about this newlywed business. What is it we're supposed to do?
First of all, I think we should find a new place to live.
Huh? What's wrong with this house?
It's too small for the two of us. Daddy gave me a house capsule as our wedding gift. All we need to do now is find the perfect place to put it. It's where we'll build our lives together, so it has to be special.
I'd be fine anywhere, so I'll leave it to you, Chi-Chi.
Don't say things like that, Goku. This is the kind of thing we should decide together. A married couple discusses everything before making a final decision. At least that's what I've heard.
Whoa, seriously?
Yes, seriously. Now let's go shop around together.
This spot looks pretty good, huh?
I'd prefer somewhere quieter. The whole aura here is a little unsettling.
Really? If you say so. What about here?
It's certainly quiet enough and has an impressive view, but it's so inconvenient. We can't go anywhere without the flying Nimbus.
But it's... No, okay.
This is too much like a vacation home. This is our home, not somewhere to train.
Okay. How about this?
This is perfect! It's exactly what I was looking for!
Oh, yeah? Whew! Then it's settled.
Absolutely. Now let's get our house built.
Whoa! Chi-Chi, watch out! Chi-Chi, you okay?
Uh-huh. No injuries.
I missed.
She was just lucky.
That was dangerous! Why would you do something like that?
We were hired to come here and snuff you out.
We even got these awesome weapons. You seem to have a lot of enemies out there, Goku.
Wait, you know who I am?
Uh-huh.
I don't know what you did to deserve this, but it won't matter when I'm through with you. Oh, damn it. He's just too strong. Too much to handle, even with our weapons.
I hope you learned your lesson. You better stop these evil ways.
Hey! You two all right? I received reports of an explosion in the area, so I got here as fast as I could.
We're fine. Goku just mopped the floor with those bad guys.
Oh, really? You've got some muscle then.
They were just a couple of bad apples.
But they had firearms. Those men are... Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
The whole lot of them are wanted criminals. I've gotta compensate you for capturing them.
Compensate? What's that?
It means he wants to pay you as a thanks for catching the bad guys.
These guys escaped from prison 3 years ago when King Piccolo tried to take over. They've been wreaking havoc all this time, so by capturing them, you've done us all a huge favor.
It was nothing, really.
But plenty of other scumbags escaped as well.
For real?
And word on the street is they've grown in number after reuniting with their comrades.
I can't believe lowlives of that caliber have the audacity to just rove the streets like that.
You seem highly competent to me. Think you could help us bring these scumbags to justice? You'll be rewarded each time you bring one in, so just talk to your nearest police officer whenever you've caught someone. Or you could just come straight to me. I'm usually patrolling in West City. Oh yeah, and if I happen upon discovery info for a criminal, I'll contact you with the details.
I'm not sure what all that means, but if bad guys like that are out there, you can count on me to bust their heads. They're a lot weaker than Piccolo, but this could still be good training.
Bringing villains to justice is all well and good, but just be careful out there.
There's nothing to worry about. I'd never lose to weaklings like that.
That's what I like to hear. Anyway, I'd better take these thugs in for processing.
Okay, Goku. I know this has been hectic, but let's get our new house set up already.
Wow, that's a pretty nice house.
And thanks to you, we were able to build it on prime real estate. But if things like that keep happening, we won't have any time to enjoy our lives as newlyweds. Those scoundrels said they were specifically after you, Goku.
They did, didn't they?
But who could have hired them? Any idea?
I don't know. Boy, am I hungry!
Just keep an eye out for dangerous characters, okay, Goku?
Hey! Hey there!